You know what you need to do. But somehow, you're watching this instead of doing it. That's not laziness, that's procrastination, and it has a scientific explanation. Procrastination isn't about poor time management. It's about how your brain prioritizes immediate comfort over future rewards. But here's the good news, you can rewire it. Method 1, the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. This simple shift breaks the pattern of delay and builds momentum. Your brain resists big tasks because they feel overwhelming. But 2 minutes? That's manageable. Once you start, you often keep going. Motion creates emotion. Method 2, time blocking. Schedule specific blocks for tasks, not just vague intentions. When something has a time and place, it becomes real, not optional. Studies show that people who use time blocking complete 38% more tasks. The specificity removes decision fatigue and triggers action automatically. Method 3, implementation intentions. Instead of saying I'll exercise, say I'll run at 6 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Precision removes ambiguity. Research by psychologist Peter Gallwitzer shows this technique doubles your success rate. When you pre-decide exactly when and where, your brain treats it like a commitment. Method 4, remove friction. Make the task easier to start than to avoid. Put your workout clothes by your bed. Open the document before you sleep. Stanford researcher B.J. Fogg proved that behavior follows the path of least resistance. Reduce steps between you and action. Increase steps between you and distraction. Method 5, the 5-minute rule. Commit to just 5 minutes on a task. No pressure to finish, just start. Usually, you'll continue beyond 5. Procrastination is often about the fear of starting, not the actual work. 5 minutes is too small to fear. It tricks your brain past the resistance point. Method 6, accountability anchors. Tell someone your goal with a deadline. Public commitment activates social pressure that pushes you past internal resistance. A study in the American Journal of Health Promotion found that people with accountability partners increased their success rate by 95%. Make it social, make it real. Method 7, task sequencing. Always link what you're avoiding to something you already do consistently. After my coffee, I'll write for 10 minutes. Habit stacking works. James Clear's research on habit stacking shows that piggybacking new behaviors onto existing routines makes them 80% more likely to stick. Use what already works. Here's what most people miss. Procrastination is emotional avoidance, not time management failure. You're not avoiding the task, you're avoiding how it makes you feel. Neuroscience shows your limbic system, the emotional brain, hijacks your prefrontal cortex, the planning brain. The methods we covered hack this system by reducing emotional load. The 2-minute rule lowers the emotional weight. Time blocking removes decision stress. Implementation intentions eliminate ambiguity that breeds anxiety. Removing friction makes starting feel effortless. The 5-minute rule sidesteps overwhelm. Accountability leverages social motivation. Sequencing borrows existing momentum. Let's be honest, you won't use all 7 methods. Pick one. Master it for 7 days. Then add another. Transformation comes from depth, not breadth. If you tend to overthink, start with the 2-minute rule. If you lack structure, try time blocking. If you need external pressure, use accountability anchors. The real enemy isn't procrastination itself. It's believing you're broken. You're not. Your brain is doing exactly what evolution designed it to do. Seek comfort and avoid threat. But unlike our ancestors, modern threats are often opportunities in disguise. That difficult conversation, that creative project, that first step toward change. Every time you use one of these methods, you're not just completing a task. You're retraining your brain to associate action with reward instead of delay with relief. Procrastination is a habit loop. Trigger leads to delay leads to temporary relief, relief reinforces the pattern. These methods interrupt that loop at the source. Here's your challenge. Choose one method. Apply it to one task you've been avoiding. Do it today, not tomorrow. Momentum starts with a single choice. Document your experience. What worked? What felt difficult? Adjust and repeat. Self-awareness accelerates progress. You're running your own experiment. Remember, these aren't productivity hacks. They're scientifically validated methods used by researchers, athletes, and high performers worldwide. They work because they're built on how brains actually function. Procrastination made sense when saber-toothed tigers were real threats. Today, the biggest threats to your future are the actions you don't take. Flip the script. 1 week from now, you'll either wish you started today, or you'll be glad you did. The difference is the next 5 minutes. What will you choose? If this video helped, hit subscribe. We're covering one proven method each week to help you build the life you actually want. See you in the next one. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. Use these methods. Take the first step. Everything changes from there.